Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Giacomo. Well, it's 12:30. The competition's actually tomorrow, even though it's the middle of the morning. And I felt the need to do this vlog. Even the day before the competition in Arizona, in a hotel. Still a little riled. My adrenaline's still rushing from the sequence of events today. So, before I get right to it, let's just say sorry I haven't been able to update as frequently, and hope I win tomorrow. And I actually started club blowing tonight, because I'm just thankful that I'm still here right now. There was some serious stuff going on. Let's cut to the chase. Now, we decided to hike up Camelback Mountain, and one of the other hikers, Jimmy's cousin, 17 years old, we were a little further up in front of everybody, and we turned around because we saw it was getting dark, and at that point it was a little too late, because it just kept getting darker and darker, and we had veered off trail for a little bit. We noticed we veered off trail, so then we went back, retraced our steps, and we actually were able to get back on trail. And then we went down the mountain more, and we veered off the trail again, and this time there was like a 20-foot drop right in front of us, and we're like, dude, this is ridiculous. And Max said to me, should we go back up again? I'm like, listen, at this point it's just not even worth it. What if this happens again? I was like, we could really hurt ourselves. And we weren't really going through safe terrain anyway. It was really sketchy, and it wasn't an actual trail, and we couldn't find the trail. So I decided to call 911, and there was a whole helicopter rescue team that pointed out the trail to us, as well as rescue people that followed us. We had to hike back up to the trail. The helicopter light was flashing to the trail, and we got back down. And I have nothing major, just minor scrapes. And you can see I got some scrapes in my leg, just from like brushing up against all the cacti and stuff like that, and trees, and very winded. It didn't help that I was dehydrating today for the show on Friday, being outside trapped. That was a worry of mine. What if I'm trapped and without any water in the desert in Arizona, essentially? Just desert-like conditions, very hot and dry. But thankfully they found us. I mean, you can even see here, I'll press play again. This is, we're going to be on, unfortunately, because we got down to the bottom, and I don't know, I don't really feel like this be any crazy publication more than, I don't know, but Channel 3 News was there making a whole big scene out of it, and they interviewed myself, they interviewed Max, they interviewed actually all of us. But apparently we're going to be on azfamily.com, and their Good Morning Show, which is 4:30 to 9, and then 6 or 6:30 to whatever that is, 10, I guess. And afterwards, I think after 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., I forgot what they said, you'll be able to find it on the internet on azfamily.com. And then you just go to their azfamily.com. What did they say to do? I think you go to their, here you go, you go to the on 3 TV thing, and you go to Good Day Arizona. When you click on that, you'll see uploaded videos, and you could find the story. And they actually like embellished a little bit to try to make it seem more dramatic, and they said that it was 2 teens, and they knew my age, but they said I was 18 for some reason. Well, I'm actually 28, but I'll just play this footage to end the vlog. And yeah, well, I'm here, and I'll still be competing.
Breaking news to bring you right now: a mountain rescue underway at this hour at Camelback Mountain. 3TV's Christine Harrington live with the details. Christine, what's going on? Well, the good news is the 17-year-old and 18-year-old hikers have been located here in Echo Canyon and are said to be safe. They are not injured. They are just lost and far from a trail, but firefighters are on their way up right now. You can see Phoenix firefighters here. These 2 hikers headed up before it got dark, but did not make it down in time. Phoenix firefighters tell us they're about 3/4 of the way up, but they did the right thing. They stayed put, called Dad. They had a cell phone with them, and in fact, that cell phone really assisted firefighters finding them. They say GPS has led them to them, and right now Phoenix police have their helicopter overhead lighting the way. So firefighters en route right now to help guide those 2 hikers safely back down the mountain. But again, 17 and 18 years old, and most importantly, we are told uninjured at this time, just anxious to get back down here. Bev? All right, Christine, thanks so much. And I do believe we have Phoenix Fire Department Captain Shelley Jamison on the phone to give us some more details about this mountain rescue. Captain?
Good evening, you guys. Yes, that's right. You know what? Our crew is almost to the boys right now. At this point, we've guided them to safety onto the trail, again, with the help of Phoenix Police overhead using their lights. And basically, we'll escort them down. But it did get dark. They were in over their heads, couldn't find their way down. And again, an excellent opportunity to remind people, don't underestimate these mountain parks. Whether it's daytime and it's hot, you're dehydrated, you may get injured because you have the wrong equipment, or it's nighttime, it gets dark, and you can't find your way out. You really do need to be prepared. Do a little homework before you go hiking.
Good advice, Captain. And I'm amazed every time we do these stories that you guys are able to find these people in the dark on this huge mountain. What's the first thing you do? Is it if they don't have a cell phone? I know they had GPS on their cell phone in this case, but what's the first thing you do to try to find
my friend has, because he lives here and he saw it on television.
Information is everything. We have some wonderful technology, as your reporter mentioned. We can use GPS from the cell phone. We can use those coordinates to project that onto our mobile computer terminals in our truck so we can actually see them on the mountain. Working with Phoenix Police overhead, working with our crews who train on these mountains hundreds of hours every year with the right equipment, the right information. It really it comes together in the perfect...
Well, you got the idea. This blog is overdone and long enough, but just want to let you know what's going on. And business as usual tomorrow, polygraph drug testing, and then the show on Saturday. Wish us luck. It's been a wild ride.